Hello, everyone. Good morning. We've already got people in the chat, so I wanted to come on right away. And I've got my office mate here with me. I thought he would be more excited about appearing on camera, but I don't think he is. Charlie, say hi. Hi, everyone. We've got Zoe waving from the UK. Lovely to see you. We've got Judy and Denise. Thank you, everyone. And Beth and Michelle. Thank you guys for joining. Like I said, I thought my office mate would be a little more excited to join our live stream today, but I don't think he is. He keeps sliding off of me here. He's a natural on camera. Yes, this is Charlie, my 13-year-old Yorkie. He's appeared in many Amazon shoppable videos, and now he's being camera shy. Charlie, there you go. All right, go ahead, Charlie. You can go take your rest. There you go, bud. He wants to be involved until he doesn't, but he's always right next to me. So that's the part you guys aren't seeing here is my fun, cute little dog. All right, wonderful, wonderful. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Yes, he's my 13-year-old rescue dog. We've had him for 12 years. And like I said, I love doing the pet videos because I don't know. He's a dog. Does he like it? I don't know. But he's very cute. So he's very he's a very photogenic dog. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Regina and Carolyn. Sandy. Yes, it's been a long time. Very good to see you. Hi, Sandy. We've got Diana. We've got Mama Melissa. Fishing Weekend Warrior. Wonderful. Well, welcome everyone to another weekly live stream. Good morning, Melissa. Today, we're going to be just chatting about all of your questions with the Amazon Influencer Program. What are you seeing? What are you not seeing as the carousels go, right? And just kind of chatting about how did everyone do Prime Day last week, or big deals days, or whatever Amazon is calling this fall Prime Day now. I know my sales went up slightly. I had like three really good days, like 3 days where it was like, okay, I know there's some sort of event happening as opposed to just kind of the normal average there. I'm curious what you guys saw. Did you see an increase in your sales? Did you do anything? Did you participate in any different way? Did you go, did you do a lot of offsite? Did you just kind of stick with the normal flow of things? That's mostly what I did. I added some new videos. I've got some new videos to add today. Wonderful. We've got so many people on here. This is great. Hi, Kyla and Gigi and Chris and Maria, Sarah. Wonderful to see you guys on here. Love it. Love it. So let's dive in. I don't necessarily have a presentation or anything for you guys today. I figured we would just kind of do this, the normal Q&A session, because we are in Q4, you guys. So I know it's still October, but you're going to start seeing some of your earnings going up, especially if you are focused on higher price item, seasonal items, gift items, right? And thank you, Michelle. If you guys are here, I would love it if you would just click that thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Gigi. Hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button. I really, really appreciate everyone who does that. It just makes this video more visible and in turn helps more people, which is the goal of me doing these Q&A sessions. So there's a couple things I know that have been kind of hot topics for this week that I'll just kind of dive into. And the first one is carousels. Some people are seeing upper carousels. Some people are not seeing them. Some people are not seeing lower carousels. Some people are seeing them. So, what are you guys seeing? I know for me personally, I'm seeing all the carousels except for I'm not seeing lower carousels on mobile. I haven't been seeing those for a while. However, I do have upper carousels, and I've been hearing and talking with people who haven't been seeing their upper carousels. And if you're like, what is she talking about? What's an upper carousel? That is the top section. So when you're on an Amazon product listing page, okay, you see a bunch of images and then you see a video. Sometimes you see a video, sometimes you don't. if the brand has added a video to the product listing page, you will see that right underneath or right next to all the images. It'll say video. That is the upper carousel, right? So it needs to be kind of unlocked by sellers first or by the brand that owns that product listing on Amazon. I mean, outside of Amazon owning the product listings, because they actually own all of them. But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the upper carousel. The lower carousel is, if you scroll down, it looks different whether you're on desktop or mobile, but you're able to see, or most of us are able to see, just a row of videos, right? Lower, right? Past all of the product listing information and all that good stuff. So if you guys are seeing uppers, let me know. If you're seeing lowers, let me know. If you are not seeing those, let me know. Like I said, for me right now, I'm seeing uppers across the board. I am not seeing lowers on mobile, but I'm seeing them on desktop, which is interesting. Because yes, I know a lot of other people are seeing different things, right? So Kyla just said something must have happened because I made the lowest I ever have since I started a year ago last month. Anyone else? I heard others saying the same. Yeah, so a lot of people are not seeing upper carousels. A lot of people. And I just saw, who was that? Beth says, Fluencer Fruit still says I have no uppers at least a month now, but I can see uppers incognito. Yeah, that's very confusing. And I wonder, Beth, did you do the last incentive? Because I have a theory here. This is a theory, this is an observation. This is why we come and do these Q&A sessions, just to kind of observe and help people. So there was an incentive that we can't talk about, right? So what I have noticed is that people that participated in that, got the invite and did it, tend to not be seeing those upper carousels, which is so interesting to me. And the people that didn't participate in that incentive, didn't get invited, myself, right? I am seeing the upper carousels, and I've talked to quite a few people, and that theory has been lining up. I don't know that that's actually true. I'm just observing, like I said. But I found it really interesting that people that had participated in the incentive are not seeing the upper carousels, and a lot of people that did not are seeing the upper carousels. However, Beth, like Beth said, you can still see the uppers incognito, which is super interesting and super confusing, and who knows why Amazon does these things, but they certainly do. Yes, Beth, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. All right. So Tammy says, I did not get invited, but I do not see upper carousels. There. Okay. There we go. So like I said, it's just a theory, but yeah. Yeah, seeing ups and then downs seems unpredictable. Yeah, seeing the lower carousel. Evan is seeing the same as me. Tammy says only lowers. Yeah, I agree. It's really interesting, and I don't know why, but I have noticed though, when I'm clicking around and checking videos, eventually if I click on too many videos, Amazon will just stop serving me influencer videos. So I don't know if you guys have run into that or tried that at all. I'm guessing it has something to do with, I don't, like I said, I'm watching these videos, right? And so I've noticed that in doing my own research or doing my own checks and balances, that yeah, eventually I just won't be able to see influencer videos anymore. So I'll have to stop and come back, or I'll have to go incognito, which then I can see them like you, Beth, but at the same time, then it's kind of, it's interesting, because then it's not really representative of people being logged in, Prime members, because we all see things differently. Amazon serves us different views and different things like that, but that really doesn't surprise me, because yeah, someone just said that doesn't match with my experience. I'm seeing less mismatch in uppers. Yeah, so like I said, I'm just kind of observing it. It's just interesting to me that a lot of people that did the incentive can't see, a lot of people that didn't do the incentive can see it. But yeah, that doesn't mean that it's anything across the board. But just something to note is that, oh, thank you. Thank you, Maria and Gigi. I saw your congratulations. I appreciate you guys so much. Yes, I am launching a book next month. And so I just sent out an email to all of the Influence and Earn members that you guys have an opportunity to get a free signed book. So if you guys are in Influence and Earn, make sure you check your emails from this morning. because there's a fun little opportunity in there if you guys want to get a free signed copy of my book. I don't have it here yet because it's not printed, but I should be getting the first copy next week, which I'm really excited about. If you guys are new here, I am launching a book next month. It's called The Unconventional Business Model, and it's all about how to earn more, work less, and build a life that you love. And so I will be talking more about that starting next week when I actually have like a link where you guys can go buy it and check it out and all that good stuff. But I really just wanted to kind of put my experience into one book that ideally is going to help you all and many other people to, like you said, earn more, work less. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Zoe says, I've done my review. Can't wait to see the book. We'll do a video next week. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate that so, so much. Well, you will be getting your signed copy of The Unconventional Business Model then. Yes. So, yes, more information on that next week. I'll send out an email and I'll make sure to hopefully maybe I'll have a link to buy next Friday. That would be exciting. I've got to meet with my publishing group or whatever. And then, yeah, I'm hoping I can share that next week because the book will be live, ready for sale for sure in November, and we'll do some pre-sale. So, all right, let's see. We've got a couple of questions here. Okay, so Beth said this was my lowest month for the year. October is picking up, but definitely seeing the spike after the weekend shopping versus weekday shopping. Yep. $100 day down to $8 day. I know it's been so like up and down with fluctuating earnings, especially for October. I will say too, Beth, I'm having the same experience as you. October is already proven to be a bit better than September, definitely on track to earn more in October. And like I said, this is kind of how we are starting with Q4. There's so many things you guys could really be focusing on right now. One is Halloween. I know I've bought a lot of Halloween stuff, but I'm like still buying Halloween stuff. So if you guys have Halloween stuff, make sure that you are getting those videos up, those images too, and collages. Have you guys all seen the collage feature that you can now do on Amazon? I have a video coming out in the next week or so on this YouTube channel that'll kind of walk you through how to do it. But that's been a interesting kind of new feature there. Amazon's really pushing collages. Maybe it has to do with the partnership with Pinterest, but I find that there's so many opportunities. So while can be very discouraging when you log in the morning and you're like, I only made $8 today versus my $100 yesterday. A couple things to note, right? There's definitely the seasonal aspect of it, but it also really varies day by day. And that is because Amazon ships much more, let's say on like a Monday, right? So if people are buying stuff on Saturday, it mostly won't ship till probably Sunday or most likely Monday, right? So you will see higher earnings kind of during the weekdays than you actually will on the weekends because there's going to be less shipping going out, even though you'll have higher sales, right, on the weekends ideally. So, and one thing that I just wanted to note before I start getting into some more of these questions is that, it's as far as the way that Amazon kind of presents itself to us, right? Whether we're looking at product pages or we're on Inspire or we're just kind of scrolling around. Something to note is that it's a very common to have different experiences across Amazon based on your location, for sure, based on your location. This is a big part of the seller strategy because depending on where you are, right? Let's say I want to go buy a new, a skeleton for Halloween. Now, because it's in season, right, I could probably get it delivered to me next day or in 2 days, no matter where I am. But if it's like May and I want a skeleton, maybe they're not quite as in stock as they are in October. Amazon will serve you different search results. They will serve you different product listing pages. They will serve you different Prime options as far as product listings go, based on where you are, because they want to make sure that they can get you things in 2 days. So, you will see different opportunities, different product listings based on different locations of where you are. And so yeah, without making that too complicated, right? Just think of that as an influencer, right? You're going to see different experience based on where you are, but also, what you're doing. Are you an influencer? Are you a seller? Are you logged in? Are you a Prime member? And things like that. So just, kind of keep note of that. Yes. And all right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just dive into some of these questions, and then we can actually, before I do that, for anybody that's new here, I just want to make sure you all have my free masterclass. This is a really good introduction. So even if you are already an influencer, this is my free masterclass on my 5-step system to getting up to 10K months with the Amazon Influencer Program. This is completely free. This walks you through basically like the 5 steps that I recommend that you not only start with, but then once you get approved, what are you going to do next? How do you actually scale? And that's, more towards like step 4 and 5. But if you haven't checked out this free masterclass, check it out. It's some good information, especially if you are brand new and not quite sure where to start. This is a really good place to start. And I'm putting that up there because I'm seeing some people saying that they are new here. So grab that if you don't have it already. Okay, so here we go. So we have new here, and I'm wondering, how do you get the promo codes for discounts to share? So there will be a promo code section in your Amazon reporting, I believe. And this is another thing that kind of changes every so often with Amazon. I'm just going to toggle over to mine so I can tell you exactly where. So if you go to promotions, right? So you have to be on your off Amazon store ID. Okay. And so then up at the top, and this is your reportings dashboard, right? So look to your reportings dashboard on your offsite, so your associate side of Amazon. And then you're going to see a promotions tab. There's a drop down that says Amazon promo codes. So if you go there, you will start seeing some of the ones that are currently active. There's some upcoming. That is the best place to find those. The best place, the easiest place. So check those out there, and those will fluctuate. Those will change, obviously, as time goes on. So check out those promo codes over there. All right. Amy, hi, Amy. Amy says, I requested a free sample from Creator Connections. The brand sent the item I requested and 4 other random products. Interesting. Should I review those too? No communication from the brand about it. Amy, that's so interesting. I'm guessing they probably want you to review those items. I would say do your research about it first. Look up the products, see if they're selling, see if they have an upper carousel video. Just make sure that they're worthwhile for you. And then also see if they are included in that Creator Connections campaign that you're already in, because if they are, and you're going to be getting more commissions on that, I would do it as long as there's a decent amount of sales going to those branded products anyway. You could also reach out to them and say, hey, I received these other things. What do you want me to do with them? They probably want you to review them, I would guess. But don't feel like obligated, right? You are obligated to do the one thing, but that's what I would do. I would do my research. Is this worth it? Do they have an upper carousel? Do they have Creator Connections campaigns for these items too? Or is it already included in the one that you're in? And then kind of go from there. So that's interesting. They're probably saving on some shipping and sending you a bunch of stuff, which is great. More free stuff. That's always fun. Hi, Evan. Evan said, how do we sign up to be an affiliate for your course? Evan, if you just send me an email at hello@kathleencoble.com and just let me know the email that you signed up with Influence and Earn with, and then I'll set you up with an affiliate link so that you can promote that. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if anyone's like, what are they talking about? Influence and Earn is my signature program. It's got a whole course. It's got Q&A sessions. It's got a community. So if you guys, and of course it has an affiliate program as well. So here's a link. I'll just leave this up here for a second if you guys want to check out Influence and Earn. We have a lot of people in the chat who are already members of Influence and Earn, so you can reach out to them or check out the sales page. There's a whole bunch of information on what's all included. We're doing new trainings every month. This for the rest of the year. We just did October. We really focused on offsite, how to create content, how to link offsite, how to stay compliant. That was a really good, valuable training. And then there's a whole bunch more. And if you guys go to the sales page, there's like a expand. There's one section where you can expand it and like look at all the different like modules and things that are included in there. So check that out if you guys are interested. And of course you can, it also comes with a free 30-day trial Fluencer Fruit, which I love. And then you can become an affiliate and it pays out 40%. So that's what Evan was asking, was how to become an affiliate so that you can then promote the course and earn money that way too. So, all right. Wonderful. Hi, Doug and Nikki. Oh, I love when you guys are here. Thanks for joining. So glad to hear you or to see you guys are here. Craig says, congrats, Kathleen. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really excited about, the new book coming out very soon. I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's a lot of good information, a lot of stuff I've learned along the way of becoming an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for, I don't even know how long. It's been over 10 years. It's been a long time. And so the book is really just a lot of lessons learned, but also a lot of like practical things on what you can do to earn more money, work less time, and build a life you love using an unconventional business model, right? Which is, part of what we are always talking about here. Kyla said, sent you an email about verifying socials. Okay, Kyla, I have a whole bunch of emails in my inbox. I will get back to you later today. So if anybody is wondering, like verifying socials, I just want to make sure that everyone knows. Does everyone know about this verifying socials? Let me know in the chat if you guys know. I know I'm a little bit behind here, but verifying socials, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you should go check your email right now for Amazon influencer. Search Amazon influencer, search verify socials, but Amazon is asking that we all verify the social media accounts that are connected to our influencer storefront. And so this is a really important step. They gave us a deadline of the end of October. So make sure that you guys check out that email. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go search through your emails. Yeah. I personally am still having trouble with Facebook. There's still a Facebook issue. Yeah. So I'm waiting on Amazon to email me back, but they haven't. So I'll need to be way more proactive about that. And probably everyone will be too. If anyone has had that issue with Facebook and has thumbs up. Yeah. If you guys are here and this is helpful, make sure you do thumbs up on the video because that will help me get this video out to more people and hopefully help more people. So, yes, make sure you verify your socials. Let me know if you're having issues with Facebook and if you have solved that problem. What they have said to me, and Kyla, I'll make sure to get to your email today. What it is when you guys go in, if it says, it's not going to say verify, it'll say edit your link. And so when I click edit my link, then it takes me to verify. So, yes, make sure you guys check that out. All right. Let's see. Craig says, I just sent you a video testimonial. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Sorry for the low production value. That's okay. If it's a video, I'll take it. So I also sent out an email for anyone who's in Influence and Earn. So again, that's my signature program. Basically, anyone who's in Influence and Earn, you guys get access to everything first and you get all the fun and exciting stuff. You just get access to everything first. You guys will all get access to the book too. But I sent out an email today for anyone who's in Influence and Earn. If you guys do a testimonial for the program, then I'm going to send you a free signed copy of my book when it comes out next month. So if you guys want to get in on that, make sure you check your email there. All right. So Tammy has a great question. Is there an Amazon liaison for Amazon Influencer Program to communicate, or is Creator University all we have? Course support too, but it seems like they don't always know more than we do. So, yeah, the short answer is no. Unfortunately, it works a lot of the same way as Seller does. You can email for support. You can chat for support. I do recommend, though, if you have an urgent issue or you really want to get it resolved, do the chat, because at least those people are a little bit more helpful. If you're just emailing support, you're probably going to get a cookie cutter copy and paste response. And about 80% of the time, they don't actually address what you're asking. They don't actually know what you're saying. And I will say that chat and email support have also both given us completely false information. So when in doubt, come ask here. Come ask here and we can certainly help you. But no, there's not an Amazon liaison or anyone to communicate with. Creator University is probably one of the best resources. But again, Tammy, if you have questions, you're welcome to bring them here, obviously, of course. And I know there's some issues that like we still just can't resolve. We need Amazon's help, like how to verify your Facebook page, right? And so no, there's not necessarily a liaison, which is really frustrating, but doesn't surprise me because there's never been, well, I guess you can have an account manager with the seller side, but I always felt like I knew more than them because they're just they're newbies to Amazon. So I would also say, right, you probably do know more than a lot of the people in support. And so that's why I do these Q&As though, because I'm hoping that this is helpful. But no, I cannot answer everything. Unfortunately, I wish I could. Let's see. Do you have any tips or feedback we should know for those who haven't relinked? Yeah, I think the biggest tip is just to go in and do it. And it's not going to say verify. It'll say edit your link, and go click through edit your link. And then it'll have you verify. So I would do that sooner rather than later in case you do have issues and you need to open up a support ticket with Amazon. Yeah. I would just go ahead and do that today just to make sure it all goes through. All right, Carolyn has a question. When you submit a link to your shoppable video to the Creator Connections, to the vendor company, what link is it safe to send them? I thought it wasn't safe to send Amazon links in the messages. Thanks. So Carolyn, you can send Amazon links in the messages. You can send pretty much whatever you want in the messages. As far as I know, there isn't I would keep them. I wouldn't necessarily give out your email because Amazon doesn't like them. They might actually redact that. That's another thing on the seller side. You can't exchange emails. You can't tell them your email. You can't get emails from sellers or customers or whatever. But when you submit your link, your shoppable video link to Creator Connections, you just have to pull that exact link that goes right to the video. So if it's a video that's on your Amazon influencer storefront, if you go to your storefront and click on those three dots, one of those options will be to copy the link. That'll be the link you want to use. I always test it just by copy and pasting the link into another browser to make sure it goes directly to that video. So as long as you do that, you're good. Same would be with a Facebook post or a TikTok video. Just take the actual link to the video, not just your TikTok handle, but if you can pull that link. That's what they are looking for. I've seen on the seller side where people don't do that. And right now they're not necessarily getting penalized for it, but they might in the future. So I would just always make sure that you're posting the right link. You're not posting a link to your website or your blog. You're posting to the blog post that contains that product in there. Yes. All right, we've got another Creator Connections question. If you have a shoppable video for that product and it makes a sale, do you get the increased commission, or is it only for sales brought in from offsite? So to my knowledge, to how it's been for since the program has started, you will earn that increased commission on any sales made offsite and onsite. So that's how it's been from the beginning. That's what I'm seeing with my campaigns. I read somewhere or I saw somebody post something about how Creator Connections doesn't pay out for onsite, but that has not been my experience at all. I get paid for all onsite sales and have since the beginning. So unless that's changed, right? But no, so you'll get the increased commission on top of your regular earnings. You'll get that increased commission for both onsite and offsite. Yes. Michelle, hi Michelle. Michelle said, I'm just starting adding YouTube videos, but none of my links are working. And some went to shorts and not videos. Can you help? Yes. So any vertical videos that are, or even actually horizontal videos, because I've tested this, any videos that are less than a minute long will automatically go to shorts. And so whether it's vertical or horizontal, that just automatically goes there. With the linking, so you can't do an external link on your shorts. But what you can do is you can link a shorts video to a longer video on YouTube. So you can link your short video to the longer one to get people to go to the longer one. And then you can put your affiliate link in the description there. If you're not able to actually add links in the horizontal longer videos, the regular video description section on YouTube, it means that it's probably a new YouTube account and you're just not verified yet. You just have to go through that verification process. I've seen a couple people posting about that in the Facebook group. So just make sure that you are verified and just know that shorts, you can't post a link on shorts that isn't, that will bring people off of Amazon, at least as far as I know. Yes. Wonderful. Oh, good. I know I'm a little bit behind here, but I am going to keep going. Love the masterclass and the Influence and Earn program. Love it. Love it. What else do we have? Levanta questions. Let me come back to that one. Maria said, I recently received a free sample from a brand. I made the video for the product, but now I can't find the product to tag. I've reached out twice to the brand, but no response. Ooh, interesting. It could be, so sometimes the tagging goes down, right, with Amazon, but if you can't find the product, I would search around. Yeah, if the brand isn't, if they're not responding and you can't search and find it, I would go to their brand store. So if you have any product, or even if you have an old link that still works for a product listing page, if you go to their brand store, maybe you can find it. And the way to do that is, so if you guys are on a product listing page and you see, it'll be like the title, right? And then it'll be brand, whatever the brand name is. Usually that's a clickable link. If it's a clickable link, it will bring you to their brand store, and then that will showcase everything that they've added to their brand store. And it's not like our brand stores, because they can have different pages and have videos. Like it just looks different, but that's basically the seller's brand store, or the brand's brand store. And maybe it's there. I would kind of look around and see if you can see it on there. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Maggie says Influence and Earn is amazing. Kathleen is the best. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just kind of skipping around here because I'm very behind. All right. Oh, good. All right. We've got more people doing review videos. All right. Kyla says, for Creator Connections, did you start with videos you already did videos for on the storefront and then add after the title and shorten up the title to fit it? Paste your link for that item. I would like to accept one. Yes, Kyla, that's exactly what I do. Some people may call that overkill. I just call it being very cautious. So what Kyla's asking is, so basically when you go to Creator Connections and you have, you see all the different campaigns, the ones at the top are going to say recommended. If you have recommended ones, I would click into those and see, because usually Amazon's recommending those to you because they know you've already created content for something that's in there, or you're already earning commission on a product that's included in that campaign. So you definitely want to check that out. What I then do is, especially because a lot of times I've already created content for that, so what I will do is I will just go to the title of that video and I will update the title. And at the end, I'll put hashtag AD, hashtag ad. And that just covers me, because now I'm earning extra with Creator Connections, but I didn't necessarily say anything about that. I will also make sure that if I'm posting that video then off of Amazon, I'll always put that hashtag ad, just to, again, just kind of cover myself, because while we have the earns commission right underneath our videos and our storefront and all that, like I said, I'm just overly cautious. And so if someone were to say, well, you're earning extra commission now, you're not disclosing that you're earning this extra 10% from Creator Connections. Well, now I am, because I have that hashtag ad. And so that's just kind of a quick workaround way. I see people that don't do that. I see people that are like, no, that's overkill. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to jeopardize risking anything, to happen to my placement with that video. And I totally understand that. Just know that it's at your own risk. I don't think it is 100% necessary to do that. I don't think you're going to get shut down from Amazon for doing that. I just do it because, again, if someone were to come back and say, well, that you're earning extra, why didn't you disclose that? That's my easy way to say, well, I did disclose that because I said #ad. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's see here. We've got some people putting up videos. I love it. Let's see here. David said, I just purchased your course recently. Very excited. Wonderful. I love it, David. Thank you. Can you give us a broad overview of what it looks like to be an Amazon influencer? Are you just creating product reviews and posting them to Amazon? David, I think so first off, congrats. I'm so excited that you're in Influence and Earn. I think that once you start going through the modules, all of these questions will be answered. But just kind of a quick overview so you don't have to go through that before you get started. A broad overview of what it looks like to be an Amazon influencer. I think the first thing to note is that you're not actually doing review videos. I have a very detailed video on this YouTube channel. If you guys look around for shoppable videos, versus review videos, but basically there's a lot of people, especially on YouTube, that are talking about and promoting, the Amazon influencer program as doing review videos. You're not actually doing review videos because review videos in Amazon's terms and Amazon's eyes, those are the videos that people make when they're actually leaving a product review. So you're doing the star rating, right? And then you can do a written review or you can do a video review, but you're not earning commission on review videos because reviews are actually then factored into Amazon's rating system. And that's what helps that star rating on each product listing page. So when you go to product listing page, you see, is it 4 out of 5 stars? Is it 4.9 out of 5 stars? That is the reviewer. That is the Amazon reviewer. You can make videos as a part of that. With the Amazon influencer program, and like I said, I think this is a very, David, I know you're brand new and I don't mean to call you out about this at all. It's just a very common misunderstanding, I think, because there's a lot of people, I've seen Facebook groups that are like, Amazon reviewers unite, things like that. And I'm like, it's not the right terminology. And that's why. And Amazon, if you really want to be in with this program, you have to know that, because I was on an Amazon webinar recently, in the last month. And I mean, no less than 25 people asked, how can I earn money for my review videos? And just kept saying how to earn money from, Amazon review videos. And everyone from Amazon in the chat was like, you can't earn money from review videos. You can't earn money from review videos. So they're not saying the right thing. They're shoppable videos, right? And so these are totally different. That's my rant. You guys can go check out the video or ask more questions about that. So basically, David, what you're doing is you're not necessarily creating review videos. The videos can be a review of the product. That's just the wrong terminology. Just to make sure, especially when you're asking Amazon questions, you say shoppable video, they'll be like, that guy knows what he's talking about. So basically what you're doing is you're taking anything you've purchased from Amazon or anything that you have that's for sale on Amazon, and you're creating shoppable videos. You can do images, you can go live. Basically, you're creating content with the goal of helping the customer watch it and then make an informed decision about whether or not they want to buy that particular item. And so the way to do that is, right, you can say here's my, you can say, here's my review of the item. I wouldn't say that for the first 3 videos, but later on you can, but I would just talk about whether you want to be in front of the camera, you want to be just behind the camera, what you want to create good quality videos about products that sell well, that you use and love, and talk about maybe a pain point it solved for you, definitely the features and benefits of the product. It's way more about the product. So you want to feature the product and not necessarily you, but then just give your honest experience, your honest kind of review of it. And then once you create that content, then you're actually uploading it to Amazon. You can repurpose it across other platforms, but the goal is to upload it to Amazon to then earn money, because Amazon will then place your videos ideally on the product page or on a thank you page or something like that. So that's kind of the broad overview. And now you know shoppable videos versus review videos. So I'm just going to scroll down a bit to make sure that I didn't miss. Okay. Yes. So yeah, that's kind of the overview. Yeah. And then how do your socials play a role? You just need to you need to be able to get approved with one. Yeah. So I would go through the application process. There's a video within the course that'll kind of walk you through there. Yes. Okay. And we're getting quite a few questions about, I didn't get any email to verify socials. Should I be worried? I didn't get an email to verify socials. No, I wouldn't necessarily be worried. When did that email go out? It was like it was maybe the end of September, maybe mid-September. Let me look now and see, because yeah, I just want to make sure that everybody has it. Let me see. What if I search verify socials? Stick with me here for a second. Okay, so I got mine on September 23rd. So maybe check around. It's from the Amazon Influencer Program. So if you guys search Amazon Influencer Program in your email, right around Monday, September 23rd, see if you got that. If you didn't get it, I wouldn't be too concerned, because if you didn't get it, then that means that you're probably okay. I don't know if they only sent that to a certain amount of people, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I would just check again. If you didn't get it, I wouldn't be worried about it. It could be that they're asking people that have been in the program for a certain amount of time. I don't know. I really don't know. I know that I got it. And so I just want to make sure that everybody is aware and all that good stuff. Okay, I answered that one. Yeah, Doug and Nikki, great insight. 3.5 years in the program and still have never spoken to a real human at Amazon about the program other than the drones at customer service. Yeah, I think, well, you guys nailed it. I mean, same thing. Like there's no, this is kind of how Amazon works though. So if you guys make money in any other way on Amazon, this is how it works. Like sellers, we don't have, there's a customer service number that we can call, and maybe you have like a seller, account manager, but those are few and far between, and the good ones are almost non-existent. There's a couple good ones, but the turnover rate at Amazon is very high. And so even like I said, with the influencer program, I've never talked to anyone personally. I've talked to people personally at Amazon for other things, but the influencer program, it's hard to get somebody who's at Amazon for long enough, right? And then also, like, I don't know. I keep like looking back to one of the webinars that I went to for Amazon, and like some of them are okay, right? Like especially the event ones, at least they're like hosting in a studio and it's like kind of put together because they have some of the bigger influencers in there. But I went to one of those like 101, intro to the Amazon influencer program, and it was how do I say this without being a jerk? It was a rough. I felt really bad for the person that was doing it because they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were talking about. It was a rough webinar, and then they canceled some after that. So I don't want to say anything bad about that person because they were obviously thrown into it, but they didn't know what they were talking about. And somebody was funny. They were like, Kathleen, you should do those. And I'm like, I don't think so. All right, let's get back to some of these questions. How do we see payments from Creator Connection sales? So when you are in Creator Connections, you will see, so you can go into your each campaign, if you scroll down, you'll see what you've earned for that. There's also a tab you could toggle to where it has like your earnings. You can do like the last 30 days, last 7 days, or whatever. But actually getting paid, your Creator Connections payments gets lumped into your on-site payments for that same like payment period. So what are we in October? So at the end of October, you will be getting paid for your August commissions earned on-site, off-site, and then Creator Connections. But your Creator Connections commissions for August will be lumped into your on-site payment. And so you can actually check that because they post the payments for the next month, like the first week of that month. So you should already have what's expected to come to you. If you go to, I just want to make sure I'm telling you guys the exact right thing here. If you are on your earnings report, you can do this for offsite and onsite. It'll be your payment history. So if you click on payment history, it'll show you, everything you've been paid, but then it'll also show you at the top basically what's coming. So I can see my October commissions coming as of, I don't know, it says October 1st. It's usually within the first week that they will post that. But that's the best way to find it, and that's how you're actually getting paid. Yes. All right. Okay, good. Zoe just verified I get paid for all on-site Creator Connections. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Chris, I think you posted this. Let me do this one. Chris said, looking to buy items I need and also to be able to review. How much do you think the last sale affected the sales in the last 30 days numbers? I was hoping to buy an item that has good sales history. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Here's the thing with sales from the last 30 days. They're accurate enough, but they aren't going to be super accurate when it comes to like long-term planning. So Chris, I think as long as it's a decent amount of sales over the last 30 days, I think you're fine to go for it. But here's the thing. So I use Jungle Scout so that I can see 2 years of sales data. And that's what really helps me, especially with seasonal items. You can certainly look at sales in the last 30 days as far as like your numbers go. And as far as like if you guys are using software like Jungle Scout or Fluencer Fruit or anything like that, super helpful. But I still use Jungle Scout because it will give me the monthly sales every month for the last 2 years. So I can go and see where were there spikes in sales, is there seasonality? Obviously with Halloween stuff, it's going to be huge spikes in October. Same with holiday stuff, huge spikes in November, December, and then summer stuff, right? But then you can also, if you have access to that 2 years of sales history, now you can see, are there ebbs and flows? Are there seasonality concerns or, anything I should know about that particular product listing? And that just keeps me more informed and also allows me to pick better products to create that shoppable content for. So if you guys are interested in Jungle Scout, do I have Jungle Scout in here? Oh, I don't have my link in here. That's okay. Jungle Scout is a good resource. I really like that one. Again, really just gives that 2 years, the 2-year sales history, which is like, I think just invaluable. So hopefully that's helpful. Let's see here. Everyday Home Repair says, in your opinion, what is the best way to drive Amazon sales from Insta and TikTok? Currently, we have link in bio, but I've been less than impressed on conversions. Yeah. Thanks so much for your work. Yeah, I agree. The best way to drive sales is link in bio, but at the same time, like, you have to be creating content and promoting like constantly, right? And so that's why I don't give a ton of effort to Instagram and TikTok right now. I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't, but I do have a resource that has the, let me put this up here because, wait, no, that's not it. Here, the do's and don'ts resources PDF. So if you guys grab this, the very last link is Amazon's recommended ways to post offsite. And so they give a couple examples. It's not like super thorough, but they do give some good examples as to like where you can link, how you can link, what you should be saying. But this PDF has like, God, is it 12 or 15 like different like resources directly from Amazon that I've just linked all in one place that have like the terms of service, the best practices, the do's and don'ts, and things like that. So make sure you guys grab this resource if you don't already have it. It's going to be super helpful to just kind of answer some of those questions, both about what kind of content should you be posting on site, but also what kind of content should you be posting off site, what's okay to link where, and all that good stuff. And if you are in Influence and Earn, there's a new training that just came out. It's in the bonuses section right at the top. It's all about how to create content for offsite, how to post offsite, things like that. So if you're in the program, make sure you check that out. I see a ton of people are scanning this, so I'm going to leave this up here for a minute just to make sure. This is completely free do's and don'ts resources, and it just links to a PDF of all these different resources that I've gathered that I use as kind of my my Amazon do's and don'ts, guide. So I'm gonna leave that up there for a second since people are still scanning that. All right, Christina says, just joined. Hi, curious if I've accepted a campaign but had nothing submitted yet. And then the campaign was canceled, hit budget. Am I in trouble for not fulfilling my commitment? Well, so Christina, what Amazon says about this is they basically give you 3 strikes and then you're out. With that said, I've literally never heard of anyone getting kicked out of Creator Connections. Knock on wood, right? I'm going to say that, and Amazon's going to start kicking people out. But you have 3 strikes, and this is very clear. They state this in the Creator Connections, like terms and all that good stuff. So it's okay. Back in the day, I definitely had more than 3 right before they like posted this as a rule. I wonder if you can go, I mean, the campaign is over, so I don't know that it really matters, but I think if you wanted to, you might be able to go and submit content when it's ended. Actually, I don't know. I should check on that before I actually say that that's an option, because that would be like one kind of workaround if you could do that. But at the same time, since it's just one, I would not worry about it too much. I'm just checking right now to see if I can go update. Yeah, no, I don't think you can. I don't think you can update. I don't think you can put content in if it's already ended. Nope, you cannot. That's okay though. I wouldn't worry about it. It's only one. That's why they do 3 strikes. So you're not in trouble. Just make sure that you don't have it happen 2 more times, I would say. But you're okay. Lesson learned, But that is one thing to note. Actually, let me put this back up to make sure everyone got the do's and don'ts resources. So I could not for the life of me figure out why I was not getting credit for some of these sales that I was making in a particular campaign. And I'm like, here are the sales, here's that. Like, what is going on? And what it was, long story short, was the budget just ran out. It was still an active campaign, but maybe the budget had run out like in the last 24 hours. So it was still up on Amazon and an option to, get into Creator Connections with, or as an option to opt in. And so, but what happened was I literally had like 2 sales, I had like, 4 sales one day, but I only got credit for 2 of those sales. And then I had like 3 sales the next day and 4 sales the next day. And I got credit for none of those sales. And I'm like, what is happening? The campaign life, it's still going. And that's what it was they ran out of budget. And so when you're looking at campaigns, just make sure that you are, that you notice that, right? So if a campaign budget is only like $1,000, it's not going to last very long. Even some of those $5,000 campaigns, if it's a higher price item, basically whatever they're paying out. So if it's, 10% on a $100 item, they're paying out $10 every time. How many sales is that going to be for $1,000 or for $5,000? So the sooner you can get your content linked into that campaign, the better. I know quite a few people who don't even accept Creator Connections campaigns until they have the content done, just for that particular reason. especially if it's an item you already have. I would wait, I would create the content and then log in and then accept the campaign. If you've obviously, if you've already created content, that's easy, right? That's my step one. When I log into Creator Connections is I opt into all the recommended campaigns. I go upload the content immediately, change the title for any that I need to, and then like that's it. And then I'll go to step two and I'll search around and maybe reach out to some brands if they see things, or if I see things that I want on there, things like that. So yes, hopefully that is helpful. Let me get this off of here so I can we are coming up to the top of the hour. So I have time for a couple more questions here. Wonderful video and review submitted. So excited for you. Thank you. I'm very, very excited about my new book that's coming out. I will have more information for you guys next week. We're just finalizing the cover. I threw out a couple of different cover options. I know a long time ago, I threw out a whole bunch, and then I threw out 2 in the Influence and Earn community. And you guys, everyone who commented was just super incredibly helpful. I really, really appreciate that. It's just like, I feel like I'm being a perfectionist when it comes to this book cover, because book covers sell, right? You got to judge a book by its cover. Everyone does. So it's really important. That's really what we're waiting on. The book is done. The formatting is done. We're ready to upload to Amazon. We just need to finalize the cover. So that's the holdup right now, but it should be done by next week. And then I'll share it with you guys. And I'm really excited to share it with you and just kind of give you some more information on how you can be more successful with this program, just with online business in general, and things like that. So Okay. Sharina said, Onsite recently asked us to relink our social media links. Yes, we talked about that a little bit earlier. I did notice an additional message that Amazon now has access to my YouTube account. It's a link. How do they have access? Okay. Don't be worried about this. The only access they have is to just verify that you are the owner of that YouTube channel. That's it. They're not going to post. They're not going to do anything, but they do now know that you're linked. Like that's basically what they want when you verified it. They won't actually do anything. It's kind of like when you give access, like if you log in through Facebook, for some things, it's like you have to check those boxes of access, but for the most part, they're not posting for you. I mean, they're not, I honestly, Sharina, I wouldn't worry about it. It was the necessary step to get that social media account validated with Amazon. That's a new thing for them. And so I wouldn't worry about it. They're not going to like be posting on your behalf on YouTube or anything like that. So don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, good. Someone said that's helpful to know the distinction. I'm guessing that's probably about, yes. Thank you. The Mindful Travel Nurse says, I've been an influencer for a year and just found out it's called shoppable videos and not reviews. Always learning. Yeah, I think that this is it's just a really common mistake, because there's a lot of people who teach that they are review videos, but they are not. And I know that they're not because I'm a seller too. And that's why, because review videos are, I won't go into the spiel again. You guys can watch the video, but it is important to note the distinction. And quite honestly, if you are taking advice from somebody who calls Amazon influencer videos review videos, you should be careful. I'm not calling anyone out specifically. I see it in Facebook and I see it on YouTube, and just know that is not correct. Yes. This is a good question. Mama Jen says, just to clarify, when we repurpose our shoppable videos, yes, on YouTube, can we have the word review in the title, or should we stay away from that? Oh no, you can definitely have the word review in the title. You can have the word review in the title on Amazon too. YouTube for sure, totally fine. You can have the word review in the title on Amazon. Just know that it's not a review video. So when you ask Amazon a question about your review video, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? Or when you're on an Amazon webinar and you say, how can I earn money from my review videos? They're like, you can't. Just know that. But no, you can totally you can use the word review definitely on YouTube, and yes, on Amazon. I have a lot of review of this product on Amazon. I am testing the review word on Amazon though, because I've noticed some of my videos that have review of whatever are falling off the carousels. I know that was really big with Amazon's SEO like a few months back, but now I'm noticing some are falling off. So I'm testing both ways, but it is totally fine. Mama Jen finds to do that on both platforms. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, a couple more questions. Is it okay with Amazon if I make a simple sheet that I send out to all sellers who reach out to me where I outline the cost and such? Or should I respond individually to them? Oh no, make that sheet, make it easy for yourself. You can make a little like media kit or like a one pager. I know so many people that have these one pagers. They're very, very valuable. They have, if you guys look up, yeah, like social media influencer media kit, you can just kind of adapt it to being an influencer. Or if you go on Fiverr, you could probably see examples of that. You can totally make a sample sheet or a sheet that has your rates, how many followers you have on each platform, what kind of content you can create, you know, vertical, horizontal, how long, whatever, how much all that costs. Definitely do that. Definitely do that. No, that's totally fine. Yeah, just make your life easier. Yes, yes. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Yes. Michelle says, what level of Jungle Scout do you have to purchase to get the annual sales data? The entry level package does not give you that. Yeah, Michelle, I think it's just the next one up. It's not the $29.99. I think it's just the next one up. If you go to, I don't know if I have my link here. Actually, I could probably find it. Yeah, if you go to here, let me throw my link in the chat here. Just so this is my affiliate link, full disclosure. This is my affiliate link to Jungle Scout, but I use it every single day. I've been a Jungle Scout member for, I don't know, 8 years now. So it's not the starter, it's the growth. I believe, yeah. And then if you just kind of scroll down, you'll see, I'm pretty sure it is the middle one, not the 29 a month, but the 39 a month will give you, I can't remember if it's 1 year or 2 years. One has 1 year and one has 2 years. But they have like these columns, you know, with comparisons of the three, but I'm pretty sure it's the middle one that you are looking for. Yes. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yes. I took classes from another person and halfway through last year found your influence and earn. Yep. Lesson learned. And so glad I found your courses. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I know I'm really trying to get the word out. I don't do paid advertising right now, but I probably will be very soon. But we also have an affiliate program. So if you guys are in Influence and Earn and you find that it's helpful and you talk to people or you have an audience, make sure you're signed up for the affiliate program. If you guys who are still on are interested, make sure you check out. I mean, if you'll get access if you do the free masterclass. I'll put the free masterclass up here again for anybody that's new, that's like, I just kind of want an overview. How does it all work? What are the 5 steps? All that good stuff. Check out my free masterclass here. Let's see here. Let's see. I can do like maybe 1 or 2 more here. Diana says, can I share our first 3 videos to the Facebook page for your review before I submit them to Amazon? Yes, absolutely you can, Diana. Yeah, it's always good to, put them on the Facebook page or in the Facebook group, and then I can review them and other people can review them and give you feedback. I just love our community because everyone is so incredibly helpful, especially for these first 3, because everyone understands how important they are. The first 3 videos they're critical. You do get three chances, but it just prolongs, right, if you don't get them approved right away. So yes, Diana, you most definitely can share your first 3 videos in here. And then I wanted to, Judy, you had a question. Wait, Judy said, I did not get the email, so I just reached out to chat support and they were able to check and I was fine. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, thank you, Judy, for doing that. Excuse me, and for sharing that with everyone. So anyone who did not get the validate your socials email, you guys are all good. Judy said she checked it out with chat support. If you guys didn't get the email, obviously you don't have to do it. If you did get the email, then just make sure that you do that before the end of the month. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, all right. All right, I think I got most of these, maybe not. Oh, yes, Levanta. Thank you, Doug and Nikki. What did you want to know about Levanta? I didn't understand your question when I read it. Yeah, let's see if Denise, if you want to, Denise, if you're still here and you want to throw that question back up, let's see if myself or Doug and Nikki can answer Levanta. I know you guys are in it and you guys have been doing that for a while. I'm looking for Denise's original. Can you message me the answer to my Levanta question? Okay. I gotta find it here. I'm scrolling through. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look, Denise, unless you're here. If you could just repost that. I can't find it. There's so many wonderful questions. I mean, this is a great problem to have, but now everybody is watching me look for your questions. So, Denise, if you want to just, send me a message, send me an email at hello@kathleencoble.com. I use Levanta a little bit. I don't use it a ton, so I can try to answer the question. But you can also throw it back up here. I just can't find it. And Doug and Nikki said they weren't quite sure. Okay, how do I get my Levanta tags on my Amazon review videos? So you can't use a Levanta link when you're uploading directly to Amazon. But if you're posting your Amazon videos onto other platforms, then you can use a Levanta link to then link to the product. I don't know that you can create a Levanta link for your, thank you, Doug and Nikki. You guys have great, you guys are so concise. I love it. It's for offsite sales. Duh. That makes everything way more clear. Yeah, you can't use Levanta links for content that lives on Amazon, but you can link to it off Amazon. Yes. So, interesting. And Levanta just shared that you now have to have a minimum of 20K followers on a single platform to get accepted. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. They're up in their game. I like it. Okay, good. And Denise said, okay, thanks. That's what I wanted to confirm. Okay, perfect. Yay. I am so glad we got that. I'm glad we got that figured out. Okay. Oh, yay. And Christina said, I would love to be an affiliate for you. Christina, I think I have your email. If you're not already, will you just send me an email at hello@kathleencoble.com and then I'll set you up as an affiliate today. Yes. And if you guys are still here, there's 53 of you still here. I would love if you could just give me a thumbs up underneath the video here. That would be super helpful. If you guys have found any of this helpful, or if I answered your question, or if you enjoyed being here, connecting with other people in the chat, I would be so grateful if you could just give me a thumbs up. That would be so helpful. And let's see, what resource can I put up here? Let's just do all of them. So to leave you all with, actually, no, well, you guys can grab that too, but this one is way more relevant. So my parting words here are lean into Q4, you guys. And if you don't already have this Q4 content calendar, make sure you grab it. This is totally free. My members in Influence and Earn have the whole year, and then we'll also be adding the 2025 content planning calendar. And what this is it's really just giving you guys ideas for not only every single day of the year, especially if you're posting offsite. This is a really handy resource. But what I really like is all the way at the bottom with all of the like hooks and the captions and the call to actions and things like that. That I personally think is probably one of the best parts of this resource here. Yes. So grab this free Q4 2024 content planning calendar if you don't already have it. It's a really great free resource, especially if you're looking to increase your offsite sales and you're going to be posting more offsite over Q4, which I highly recommend that you do, because this is the time. This is the time, especially if you already kind of were. And I've sworn to myself I'm going to post more offsite But this content calendar is going to give you a whole lot of resources, or a whole lot of ideas to be able to just like, what should I post today? Or, if you're planning ahead, what should I be posting, this week? What holidays are coming up? So we have Black Friday, Cyber Monday next month. That's going to be a huge one. Might have to do some extra Q&A sessions for the members there. But yes, thank you guys so much for coming. I'm going to wrap this up. It's 11:11 my time. That seems like a good time to stop. Plus, I have a ton of content that I need to create this afternoon before my kids get home from school. And then it's too loud in my house. So thank you all for coming. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, grab some of these free resources, and I'll see you guys on the next one.